Ciao a tutti, voglio lasciarvi qui il discorso fatto da Mario Draghi ieri o l'altro ieri nella cerimonia di premiazione per il premio Principessa delle Asturie 2025. Per convenienza ho anche sottotitolato il discorso in italiano nel caso non parlaste inglese. Il premio Principessa delle Asturie viene assegnato ogni anno a persone, gruppi o istituzioni che abbiano raggiunto dei risultati rilevanti in diversi ambiti della cultura, della scienza o della società da parte della monarchia spagnola. È una specie di versione spagnola del Nobel, se vogliamo. Nel 2025 il premio è stato assegnato, oltre che a Mario Draghi, anche alla tennista americana Serena Williams e all'autore spagnolo Eduardo Mendoza Garriga e a molte altre figure prominenti in diversi settori. A Draghi il premio è stato conferito nel campo della cooperazione internazionale, riconosciuto come figura chiave nella difesa dell'integrazione europea. Draghi nel suo discorso ha ribadito la sua visione dell'Unione Europea, che ha già presentato anche molte altre volte, una visione di drammatico declino, e ha di nuovo scongiurato i leader europei di agire per mettere fine a questo declino. Ma vi lascio il video senza nessun commento, reperito dal canale spagnolo Marca. Se volete vedere tutta la cerimonia potete trovare il link in descrizione. Io sono Mirko Paradiso e in questo canale parliamo di Unione Europea e dei suoi paesi. Iscrivetevi se questo tipo di contenuti vi interessano e se volete sostenermi trovate tutti i link in bio.
Your Majesties, Your Royal Highness, Your Excellencies, distinguished laureates, ladies and gentlemen, it is an incredible honor to receive this award. I accept it not only with gratitude, but with a deep sense of responsibility toward a project that has defined my professional life. My public service in Italy started with the negotiations for the Maastricht Treaty. Since then, building Europe has been a central mission of my career, both as a national policymaker, as head of the Italian Treasury, and then as a Prime Minister and as a European one at the helm of the European Central Bank. But today, the outlook for Europe is as difficult as I can remember. Almost every principle on which the Union was founded is under strain. We built our prosperity on openness and multilateralism, yet now face protectionism and unilateral action. We believed diplomacy could be the bedrock of our security, yet now see a return of hard military power. We pledged leadership in climate responsibility, yet now watch others retreat while we shoulder growing costs. The world around us has fundamentally changed, and Europe struggles to respond. This raises a critical question. Why can't we change? We are often told that Europe is forged in a crisis. But how acute must the crisis become for our leaders to put their minds together and find the political will to act? After the great financial crisis and the sovereign debt crisis, the European Central Bank, also thanks to its European mandate, had evolved into a more federal institution, and the banking union was launched. But since then, our challenges have grown more and more complex, and they now demand common action by member states. They concern areas such as defense, energy security, and frontier technologies that require continental scale and shared investment. And in some of these fields, especially defense and foreign policy, a deeper degree of democratic legitimacy is needed. Since many years, we've not changed our governance. Today, we are a European confederation that simply cannot cope with such demands. It leaves responsibilities at the national level that can no longer be delivered effectively there. And even if we wish to transfer more powers to Europe, this model doesn't offer us the democratic legitimacy to do so. And this is not only because of the legal constraint of the European Union treaties. The deeper constraint is that facing this new world, we have not built a shared mandate endorsed by citizens for what we as Europeans truly intend to do together. Beyond declarations and out of necessity, the future of Europe must be a journey towards federalism. But however desirable a true federation would be, it would require political conditions that do not exist today. And the challenges we face are too urgent to wait for them to emerge. A new pragmatic federalism is therefore the only viable path forward. This is a federalism that is issue-based, flexible, and able to act outside the slowest mechanisms of the EU decision-making. It would be built by coalitions of the willing around shared strategic interests, recognizing that Europe's diverse strengths do not require every country to move at the same pace. Imagine countries with strong technological sectors agreeing on a common regime that enables their firms to expand rapidly. Nations with advanced defense industries pooling R&D, research and development, and funding joint procurement. Industrial leaders co-investing in critical sectors such as semiconductors or in grid infrastructure that lowers energy costs. The pragmatic federalism would allow those with higher ambitions to act with the speed, scale, and intensity of other global powers. And just as importantly, it could help renew the democratic momentum of Europe itself. Because opting in would require national governments to secure democratic support for specific shared goals. It would become a bottom-up construction of common purpose, not a top-down imposition. All those who want to join could do so, while those who seek to block progress would no longer be able to hold others back. In short, it offers a confident vision of Europe, and one that citizens can believe in. A Europe where young people see their future. A Europe that refuses to be trampled on. A Europe that acts not out of fear of decline, but out of pride in what it can still achieve. We must offer this vision if Europe is to renew itself. And I'm confident that we can. Thank you.